back to this forecast. Another iffy weekend. Let's get over to Lonnie Quinn with an update. Lonnie.
Haven't they all been iffy?
They have been. We've been on a stretch.
Yeah, and that stretch is going to continue, even more so, I think, this weekend. Here's your picture right now. So we are dry for now in New York City. You have a temperature of 70 degrees. We're starting to see some of those leading showers out there. Big stuff is still outside of our fringes, off to the west around Scranton or so. But the satellite image shows you Pike County. You've got, you know what, there's even one lone little thunderstorm just approaching the western borders of Pike County, and then a couple of little leaders out there. Let's zoom in tight there. All right, so right on top of 87 south of Newburgh, and we've got some light to even a little flash of yellow showing you the moderate rain, and a couple of little drops of drizzle or a sprinkle maybe pushing through southern portions of Putnam County. Okay, here we go. Look at what's out there. This is everything that we're watching. We have the stalled front that's basically over the area, and these little bouts of energy we've been talking about it will travel through. And all right, so we got a low. There's another low right in here. It's like a very weak low, but this low is going to get offshore. What's that going to do? Well, think about that counterclockwise spin. Put a low right about there for tomorrow. What is that going to do? It's going to bring in an easterly wind. That ocean water, upper 50s to maybe lower to mid 60s, that's going to cool you off. You're not going to find 70s, 80s, or 90s tomorrow. It's going to be in the 60s. The amount of rain we're talking about, numbers have come up a bit from when I was talking to you at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Now it's about, for New York City, a ½ inch to an inch of rain. Why did they bump them up? Well, let me show you what they're picking up on. They're seeing a more consistent burst of rain for Saturday. I wish that wasn't the case. I mean, let's put it into motion and watch how this plays out. So this shows you what's happening at midnight, and here we go. That's tomorrow morning. You're waking up 7 a.m. The worst part of your day. Could be some bouts of heavy rain in the area. Bouts. It's not for everybody, but it's out there. And pretty decent coverage. Not 100% coverage, pretty decent coverage. That's 7 a.m. Here's your picture at 11 a.m. So some of the toughest rain is sort of pushed offshore now, and it looks like we got a little slot here where we can maybe dry out. Yeah, well, watch how this sort of fills right in again. Granted, the afternoon hours is 4 p.m. It's a lighter rain, but it's still with us. And the cloud cover, you betcha. Clouds are there. You're going to get into your day on Sunday, moving forward here, and you're going to see less rain, but there's still a rain chance, especially in the morning hours. The afternoon hours, we don't tend to see as much. All right, the 7-day forecast comes together like this. In the 60s for both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's the less great day. How about that? I don't want to be Mr. Doom and Gloom here. It's just not a great weekend. Sunday's better. Maybe a little peak of sunshine, especially north in the afternoon. Monday, you're 70 degrees with cloudy skies out there, and the rain chance comes back as you push through your week next week. It's an unsettled period for us. Keep the umbrella relatively close by.
Right.
Not just for the weekend, but for next week as well.
All right. Thank you, Lonnie.